Well, I live like right here in Dallas. Doesn't look like it's going to be a very fun weather day. It is turning black outside and I'm very scared. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 7 of the Keto Summer Slim Down. So this morning I woke up about 2 pounds heavier than I have been, and I'm attributing that to this glorious, marvelous sunburn I am still rocking. Sunburns can cause fluid retention. I am chugging water like crazy, so yeah, the scale went up a little bit, but it's going to go away. I'm not gonna like let it get in my head and be like, oh my God, the scale went up. Sometimes the scale moves up and down. It's not a continuous, steady slope down. So always remember that. If the scale goes up, just take a deep breath and keep on chugging, because it'll start going back down once again. So this morning I was up at about 6:15. I got up, did some emails, got a video up, slathered my body in all kinds of creams and gels to help this sunburn feel a little bit better. And then I took Bo on a walk, and I am so glad I did. The sky has been like looking a little weird all morning, but I like Googled the weather and it said 0% chance of rain. I was like, oh, maybe it's just a cloudy day. Well, weather was wrong, because it eventually started to turn black outside, and it is now pitch black and pouring rain and lightning and thundering, and this gal is scared of thunderstorms. So if you hear the thunder in the background, that is what's going on. I'm hoping that it'll kind of move past, but it is scary out there, and I'm a little nervous to head to work in 10 minutes. Anyways, this morning now, I am going to start off my day with some coffee, and then I'll come home and eat my first meal at lunchtime. So, have my coffee brewing right now. I always get asked what kind of coffee I use. This is what I use. It's Folgers Black Silk. And the reason I use Folgers Black Silk is because that's what my dad used. So, I use it too. You use what you're accustomed to, and it's a great little coffee if you're interested in some coffee. So I guess I am going to use my little Starbucks cup today, do some hot coffee since I just brewed this. Let's just pour it in. Oh yes, I need all the caffeine today. I have got my trusty rusty scale right here. We're going to do 2 servings of some heavy whipping cream. So we're going to weigh out 30 milliliters. And now I'm going to add 5 drops of these Sweet Leaf Sweet Drops. This is the vanilla flavor. And then I'm going to add a couple of drops of this stevia just to sweeten it up a little bit more. The vanilla drops give it a little bit of a vanilla flavor, and then I add a little bit of extra stevia to bring out that flavor. Stir it up. Give it a little taste. Ooh, that's hot, but it tastes delicious. Coffee is ready for the day. So now that I've got my coffee, I'm about to go grab all of my stuff and head out the door. This rain is really scaring me. It is pitch black outside and lightning and thundering, and it's just not my thing. Also, one last thing before I head out the door. With this sunburn, I am trying to make sure I am staying extra hydrated. So my goal is to drink a gallon of water today at least. I don't think I've been drinking enough water lately, and I need to make that a goal of mine because water is so important. So today I'm going to be tracking the amount of water I drink. I'm gonna bring this water bottle with me, fill it up a couple of times, make sure I'm staying hydrated, tracking down how many ounces I get. How much is a gallon? 135 ounces, 120? Let's ask Siri. How many ounces are in a gallon?
1 gallon converts to 128 fluid ounces.
Perfect. So my goal today is to drink 128 ounces of water at least. But I will keep y'all updated on my water intake. It is now time to grab my puppuccino and head out the door. This rain is coming down. It's like flooding rain. The streets have water in them. The parks are flooding. It's kind of a scary thing. Check out how dark it is behind me. I don't think this camera is picking it up, but it is like, it looks like nighttime. This is scary. Me and Bo do not like this at all. I'm currently on my way home from work, and let me tell you what, the weather has definitely changed since when I drove there this morning. You can't even tell it rained. The sun is starting to peep out. Hey Bo, are you ready to go to lunch? Let's go eat some lunch. Let's go eat some lunch. Look more enthusiastic, buddy. Hey guys, so I just made it home for lunch, and today is going to be a little bit of a smorgasbord of a lunch. We haven't gone to the grocery store because we were gone all weekend. So for lunch today, I am doing one of these Real Good Foods chicken enchiladas. It has tomatillo sauce over the top of it. I'm going to do this to up the fat in it. I added 1 serving of sour cream on top of it, which was 30 grams. And then, since I know that's not going to fill me up and hold me over for a couple of hours, I am doing 1 serving of this Deli Fresh smoked uncured ham. It has 0 carbs in it, so props to that. 1 serving of that ham actually equaled right at about 5 pieces of ham. So what I did was take 1 slice of aged white sharp cheddar cheese, and on each of the little ham circles, I added 1/5 of that cheese. And back here, I have a little skillet heating up. I'm going to roll the cheese up in the ham, and I'm gonna fry it in the pan and see how that goes. So we're gonna try that real quick. So this is what it looks like now that I have the little pieces of cheese wrapped up in my ham. So now what I'm going to do is just set them in the skillet. These have been frying for about 2 minutes, so now I'm just going to flip them all over and let them fry on the other side. These look so good. A little ham and cheese fried roll-up. Sounds pretty delicious. I just finished making these little ham and cheese roll-ups, and they look and smell so good. I'm actually super excited. I don't think I've ever done something like this, but I see people doing it on Instagram all the time. I am a constant lurker of the keto hashtag on Instagram. There's so many wonderful ideas that people with these crazy imaginative brains come up with, and I'm like, you know what, I've got to give that one a try, and I bet this one's going to be a winner. Let's see if I'm not gonna burn my mouth off. That's really good. That's super good. It tastes sinful, but it's totally keto. I just finished eating lunch. I took Bo on a walk, and now it is time for me to head out the door. But real quickly before I head out the door, I need to take my 2 daily lunchtime supplements, my PuraThrive B12 and my PuraThrive Keto Balance. I took both of these supplements home with me over the weekend, and I failed to take them both days because when my schedule gets mixed up, so does my brain, and I just flat out forgot to take them. So I am back taking my B12 today. Let's take my 8 squirts real quick. I just weighed out my 15 milliliters of my Keto Balance from PuraThrive, and I just love this because it tastes like chocolate. So honestly, it's like my perfect little keto treat after I eat my lunch every day, because I love sweets, and I will always love sweets. I'll never get over that. So when I find like a healthy replacement that's gonna help me like achieve and stay in ketosis, heck yeah. I've got my food eaten, I've got my dog walked, I've got my supplements taken, and I've got the pork chops thawing for dinner tonight. Got my to-do list done, but now it is time to head on back to work for the day. I think as soon as work is over, Cody and I are going to head over to this local fish and tackle store. So that's what's in store for us after work today, which I'm excited about. I love supporting small local owned businesses, so we're gonna go check out Fishing World today. But on that note, I've got to get out the door and head on back to work. See y'all in a little bit. Hey guys, work is over, yay! And as soon as I got home, I jumped in the car with Cody and we're headed over to Fishing World to look at some rods and reels and all kinds of other things. So, a little update on my water situation. I have refilled this and drank it 6 times. I'm on my 7th refill. If I drink one more water bottle full of water plus this, I will be well over my gallon of water for the day. So that is super doable. And then Cody surprised me with a Diet Peach Snapple in the car, which isn't focusing. So I am so excited about that. I love me some Diet Snapple. We just got home. Cody got himself this new awesome rod and reel, and the guys at Fishing World hooked us up. If you're looking for a local guy to support, go check out Fishing World. He was super kind, and you know, I support local businesses. Also, I checked the mail earlier, and I had 2 packages from Amazon. I was like, I don't think I've ordered anything from Amazon. And to my surprise, Becca, who sent me some Starbucks cups a few weeks ago that I love dearly, she surprised me with a cutting board because I cut on paper plates because I only have 1 cutting board and it's usually in the washer. And so she got me 3 cutting mats, which is going to save me from having to cut vegetables on paper plates, as well as a jalapeno core. Is that not the coolest thing ever? I'm so excited to try that because I'm always cutting them with like a spoon. I think this has inspired me to make some jalapeno poppers later this week, and I'll have a cutting board to cut them on. So thank you, Becca. I also got a sweet little gift note with it. I appreciate it. It is now about 7:05. We are going to cook some pork chops for dinner, as well as some squash and red onion that needs to be cooked. So we're just probably going to saute that up in a pan like I always do. It's our favorite go-to way to cook veggies lately. And then I think I'm going to make some loaded cauliflower on the side as well. And that will be a delicious dinner that I'm very excited for. We're gonna be using the Butcher Box pork chops, and when we made them like last week or something, they were absolutely incredible. So, going to start getting stuff prepared and it'll be dinner time. For dinner tonight, we are grilling these pork chops from my Butcher Box. I pulled them out to start thawing last night. So now Cody's gonna start seasoning them. Cody is rubbing some seasoning into the pork chops. We're actually using a steak rub that says you can use it on pork chops. It's got 0 carbs, so it's like salt and pepper and some garlic, and it should make these pork chops taste super good. I'm about to chop up this yellow squash and red onion for dinner. This is a pretty small red onion. I'm hoping that this will be just enough for like 2 servings so we don't have leftovers, because once I saute these veggies, they aren't that great the next day. They're best fresh. So I just weighed these out. I have 224 grams of red onion, 466 grams of yellow squash, and then I'll just input those into MyFitnessPal, add in the butter that we saute it with, and I will get the macros for the veggies I'm having tonight. Also, one more shout out to Becca, because thank you. I actually have something to cut my veggies on tonight. Just got the vegetables ready to saute. So I chopped up the yellow squash, the red onion, and I just threw it in this sauteing pan. And then I added 4 tablespoons of butter, some garlic. I sprinkled it with this Lowry's Total Seasoning, and it has 0 carbs in it, so score. Time to start the veggies, start grilling the pork chops, and get the cauliflower mash going too. I just shredded up some extra sharp cheddar cheese that's going to go into the mashed cauliflower. If anyone has any recommendations for a cheese grater that's easy to clean, please link it down below and I will buy it, because cleaning a cheese grater is like the worst thing ever. Or is there any tips and tricks about cleaning a magical cheese grater? Cheese we shred ourselves, it really is just so much better than store-bought shredded cheese. Yum. So this is the mashed cauliflower that I use by Bird's Eye. So I buy this because it's so much less time consuming than when you make your own. I would never have the time to make my own, especially for dinner during the week. So buying this and then dolling it up a little with some sour cream, cheese, and usually bacon bits, but we're out of those tonight. It's just a great keto option that requires a little less time because some of us don't have all the time in the world. And dinner is ready. We got the veggies we cooked. We've got the pork chops that Cody grilled beautifully. And the cauliflower mash that I added some sour cream and cheddar cheese to. And we have a Beau over here crying because he thinks he deserves a pork chop as well. It's a very sad day to be a Beau. Dinner turned out to be so good. We pigged out and it was just absolutely delicious. Cody cooked those pork chops perfectly and they just kind of melted in your mouth. So good. However, it is now coming to the end of the day. It is 10 o'clock. Cody has to be up bright and early. So I'm just gonna wake up bright and early and get this video edited. At the start of the day today, I said I wanted to succeed in drinking a gallon of water. I filled up this water bottle 8 times today and drank it all. So that is a total of 135 ounces, which is equal to over a gallon. So I am proud of myself. I've gotten my gallon. It was super easy. I was just trying to drink like a bottle of water every hour at work. It was mindless and I was able to drink plenty of water to keep myself hydrated with the sunburn. Proud of myself for getting in my gallon today. I decided to hold off one more day on working out with my skin just feeling as bad as it feels. Tomorrow, I think it should be to the point where I'm not like in pain when I move, because I have been like putting stuff all over me, like lotion like every hour, just hoping that my skin stays hydrated, doesn't peel, and trying to reduce that pain. So I'm gonna wait one more day until I work out. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be going to the gym. I think I wanna hit a good leg workout, so that will be tomorrow, but today is just a day where I'm going to get some much needed rest. Last thing to talk about is macros. So I did track my macros for the day today, and to me they just don't seem right, but I guess they are unless something in MyFitnessPal is ringing up wrong. It says that I only ate 1,100 calories worth of food today, which seems rather low. I thought I ate more food than that. I'm not really sure. So my macros for the day were 81 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs with 23 net carbs, which is a little high for me. Those vegetables were a little bit higher in carbs, and then 73 grams of fat. Those were my macros for today. I feel very full, which is weird for only eating 1,100 calories supposedly. I don't know, tracking macros really is not my thing. I eat when I'm hungry and stop when I'm full. Well, I hope that y'all enjoyed day 7 of the Keto Summer Slim Down. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, and I will see y'all again tomorrow with day 8 of the Summer Slim Down. Bye guys. Mwah.